1803, on the coast of what is now Georgia, USA, a small group of enslaved Africans carried out one of the most remarkable acts of resistance in the history of slavery. They were Igbo people taken from southeastern Nigeria. That year, about 75 Igbo captives were loaded onto a slave ship bound for the United States. After surviving brutal Middle Passage, the plantation owners, small coastal to be transported to Simon's Island. Busted, traumatized, and facing a lifetime, the Igbo made a decision as captors. The ship moved to the shallow waters near Dunbar Creek. The captives rose up. They overpowered their enslavers, killing some and forcing others into water. Ran round. Free, if only for a moment, Igbo captives walked together. What happened next? Rather than submit again, many of the Igbo chose death. According to historical records and oral tradition, they marched into the marshy waters of Dunbar Creek, singing in their own language. Some accounts say they sang about returning home to their ancestors. One widely remembered line, preserved in Black oral tradition, translates roughly as, "The water brought us, the water will take us back." They drowned themselves, an act not of despair, but of defiance. Plantation owners were horrified. Local authorities were shaken. The event spread fear among slaveholders across the region because it proved something dangerous to the system of slavery. Not everyone could be broken. Over time, the story of IGBO Landing grew into a powerful symbol. Enslaved Africans and their descendants were proof of spiritual freedom in American folklore. People who walked into the water did not die. They flew back to Africa, their souls returning home. Today, IGBO Landing is remembered as one of the largest mass suicides of enslaved Africans in North American history, and one of the clearest statements of resistance ever made by enslaved people. It stands as a reminder that slavery was never accepted quietly, and that even in chains, people fought for their dignity, their identity, and their freedom. (1803), on the coast of what is now Georgia, USA, a small group of enslaved Africans carried out one of the most remarkable acts of resistance in the history of slavery. They were Igbo people taken from southeastern Nigeria. That year, about 75 Igbo captives were loaded onto a slave ship bound for the United States. After surviving brutal Middle Passage, the plantation owners, small coastal to be transported to Simon's Island. Busted, traumatized, and facing a lifetime,